Okay, so we've gotten to this point where it's all in the Grisaille method, where it's all just shades of gray from black to white. Now we're just gonna add color, and you're still gonna do some blending, but your highlights are pretty much there. So you wanna make sure that you have the colors you're gonna use, and I'm gonna show y'all how to color this one. I'm not gonna color the whole thing, I just wanna show you how I go through the process of figuring out what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to look at this and see what colors I think are in there. So I chose brown and orange and yellow. I have white again if I need it, and I've got my colorless blender. So I'm going to just go through and start adding colors and let you just see how I go about the process of doing it. I think I like to use the side of my pencil point, and I just color over where I think the brown should be. And I think I'm going to add a little blue too, since it's the color's complementary color, just to make the color a little richer for where the shadows are. And I'm just using the side of my pencil point, short little strokes. And you can see how it just kind of covers it pretty well right from the get-go. And then, I mean, you'll go back and adjust some of these as you go. So anywhere I feel like there's a shadow, I'm kind of putting this brown on it. And then just maybe a lighter shading in that part. Now I'm going to take some blue. I didn't get any blue out. So here's blue right here. Doing the side of my pencil point again. I'll put this right here so y'all can see what I'm just going to use it because I know that orange and blue are complementary colors. Because I'm going to add some orange and some yellow so I can get some golden orange out of it. Okay, now I'm going to take, I think I'm going to do yellow first. I'm going to put yellow all over my white. And you can see how I'm just using the side of my pencil point. I'm actually just going to go ahead and put yellow over the whole thing. What's nice is when you do the Grisaille where you already got all the shades, it's just basically just coloring right on top of it. Now some of it you're going to try to make it more pronounced with other colors, but right now we're just blocking in colors. It's kind of hard for y'all to see the yellow, I can tell on the video. So let me see if I can press down a little harder. Right now I'm going to add orange. I'm going to sharpen this a little bit. Okay. Now you're not going to get an exact color out of this. I mean the exact shade, but it looks really cool. So I'm bearing down where I want it to be darker. Short little strokes. Going as fast as I want to, but short little strokes. So you just want to kind of blend the colors together that you think make the colors that you see on the fruit or the objects that you're drawing. Short little strokes. And it's just layering on top of layer, on top of layer, on top of layer. And then you can go back and adjust with more different colors too on top of that once you get all the colors that you know are there. And then I just keep going over it until I feel like it's going to be done. And then probably what I do is go ahead and do more fruit, and then I'd still go back and adjust it. Okay. And then I know this is pretty black right here. I'm going to put some black colored pencil in there to I might even put a little blue in there just to give it some dimension. Okay, and then when you're done with that, then you know, you can shade around it. So don't just leave it the white of the color pencil. Okay, so that kind of lets you know how to do it, and then you can go back in and like I'll probably go back in and make the yellow a little brighter. Okay, so that one's still not finished, but you can you just keep going and putting more layers on top of layers on top of layers until you get it to the shade you want it, to the color you want it to be. Like I said, it's not going to be an exact match, but it gets you in the same ballpark. Okay, so that's how I did this pear. See y'all next video.